Welcome back. Welcome back. You're listening to Mr. English, the podcast that turns your biggest communication fears into your biggest strengths. Today, we are tackling the #1 fear of every English learner, the awkward silence.
Liam, I feel like this scenario is a little too real right now. The lights are flickering, the ping sound is mocking us, and I am definitely sweating. We are officially stuck in the conversational void.
Perfect. We are locked between floors, Mia, and the tension is palpable. Learners, this high-pressure, claustrophobic scenario is exactly where we test our ultimate solution for starting a conversation with anyone. The simple, unforgettable Ford method.
The Ford method? That sounds like something I should be driving, not talking about when I'm one deep breath away from panicking.
It's an acronym, Mia, and it's a brilliant blueprint for hashtag conversation starters. It stands for family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. It solves the eternal question, what do I say next? We're going to use this method to practice advanced English fluency right now. Mia, I'm the sweaty stranger who's just trying to survive. You start the small talk and banish the silence.
Fine. My personal humiliation is your viral English lesson. Let's start with F. It's getting quite warm in here, isn't it? Are you a frequent visitor to this building?
It's getting quite warm in here, isn't it? Are you a frequent visitor to this building? I rarely come here. I'm only in town this week for my cousin's big anniversary party. Stop. Family is the first letter, F. Mia, your question was good, but notice my answer. I use the adverb of frequency, rarely. Grammar principle. Adverbs of frequency. Words like rarely, often, occasionally, usually. They're crucial for small talk because they easily establish context. They typically go before the main verb, I rarely come, but after the verb to be, I am occasionally late. Use them to describe routines, not just facts.
Okay, I need to follow up with an open-ended question to avoid a dead end. How often does your extended family manage to get together like this?
Ah, much better. That's an excellent small talk hack. We usually get together once a year for a big holiday, but this anniversary is special. Now use a modal verb to express interest in my family without being too personal.
That sounds wonderful. I must say, keeping in touch with a large family can be quite a challenge.
I must say, perfect use of the modal verb to express a strong opinion or observation. You've established that you are attentive and polite. You have successfully navigated F. The elevator just dropped an inch. The tension is back. Let's move to O for occupation. Ask a question that is specific to my presence here.
This is a corporate building, so what line of work are you in that brings you downtown?
Excellent alternative to what is your job? I'm a project manager. Right now, I'm wrapping up a major contract for a software firm. Let's pause for 2 key points. 1. Phrasal verb. I used wrapping up, to finish or conclude. Phrasal verbs make your English sound fluent and natural. They're informal and active. 2. Present continuous. I am wrapping up. This is a small talk rule. We use the present continuous, be plus VING, for temporary situations around the present time. It tells the listener this is what I'm doing right now. If I had said, I wrap up contracts, it sounds cold and robotic.
A project manager. That sounds incredibly demanding. Are you completely burned out by the end of the week, or is the fast pace something you thrive on?
That follow-up is gold, Mia. You used the idiom burnt out, exhausted, and offered 2 options, which keeps the flow moving. I admit I feel drained sometimes, but I definitely thrive on the challenge. Okay, the elevator is hot, my mind is stressed. We need to transition to R for recreation, hobbies, to give the conversation some relief. How do you shift from stress to fun?
Since you admitted the work is demanding, I'll ask about stress relief. Do you have a go-to hobby to switch off when the pressure gets to be too much?
Stop. Go-to hobby and switch off are two more excellent common idioms. I mostly enjoy hiking. I try to get out to the local trails every Saturday morning. Let's look at the grammar here. I use the gerund to name my hobby, hiking. Grammar principle. Gerunds as subjects or objects. A gerund is a verb that functions as a noun. It ends in ing. When naming a hobby, use the gerund. Correct. I enjoy hiking, not I enjoy to hike. Correct. Reading helps me relax. Reading is the subject noun.
That's fantastic. I've always wanted to take up hiking, but I feel like I lack the necessary equipment. Do you find the trails are usually quite busy?
Another excellent natural question. You use the phrasal verb take up to start a new hobby. I'm impressed, Mia. No more awkward silence for you. The elevator is starting to rumble. We might move soon. This is the last and most advanced step. D for dreams. This is your final chance to make a lasting, positive impression. Ask an aspirational, future-oriented question.
Okay. Given that you thrive on challenges, what is the one big personal milestone you are currently working toward?
Milestone, a great aspirational noun. This question makes the other person feel positive and interesting. Notice the tense you used, present continuous, R plus V ing. Grammar principle. Future plans with present continuous. When asking about definite future goals that require effort or planning, the present continuous, what are you working toward, is often more natural than the simple future, what will you work toward. It implies the plan is in progress. I am planning to attend a management course in Geneva next spring. Eventually, I will invest in my own small business. Notice I use two forms of the future. Am planning to, a definite prearranged intention, and will invest, a prediction or promise further out.
Geneva. That sounds like a wonderful opportunity. I hope you get to see a lot of the city while you're there.
And that's it. The conversation is resolved on an extremely positive note. The silence is defeated. Learners, the entire conversation hinged on mastering 3 essential spoken English principles. Principle 1. Softening language with adjectives and adverbs. Avoid using simple, harsh language. Use adverbs and adjectives to soften your tone and enrich your description. Instead of, the elevator is hot, say, it's getting quite warm in here, isn't it? The tag question softens the statement. Instead of, I don't come here, say, I rarely come here. The adverb avoids the harsh negative.
Principle 2. Phrasal verbs over formal vocabulary. In conversation, phrasal verbs are the key to sounding fluent, not academic. Formal verb, academic. Fluent, phrasal verb, spoken English. Conclude, wrap up. Investigate, look into. Begin, take up. Relax, switch off.
Principle 3. Using modal verbs for politeness and opinion. Modal verbs are indispensable for social interactions. To state an opinion, I must say that sounds like a challenge. To offer a suggestion, you should try to take up hiking. To soften a request, would you mind telling me?
So the goal isn't just to fill the silence, it's to use these grammatical tools to create a comfortable, flowing exchange that leads to genuine rapport.
Exactly. Your homework, learners, is to try the Ford method yourself. Practice asking one open-ended question for each of the 4 categories: family, occupation, recreation, and dreams. Focus on including one phrasal verb and one adverb of frequency in your answers.
The silence is officially broken.
Thank you for joining us today. And until next time, keep learning, keep laughing, and keep making your English more natural. Please like this video, comment, and share. And don't forget to subscribe to this channel.
Bye, everyone.
See ya.